Hey, what's up, y'all? Big Wooly here, and welcome back to another episode of our Ragnamod VII Let's Play. So in today's episode, we're going to continue down the create path, and I discovered that I was making some big oversights on our early game power. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, taking a look at the handy dandy clipboard, there's a coal generator from beyond Earth that's totally accessible to us. I don't know how I missed it. We're going to get into some pipes. For energy, we need to make our deployer, get into the precision, create mechanisms, but let's start with that coal generator so we can get our fuel going. So that coal generator is pretty simple. We're going to need 4 iron sheets and a furnace, or iron plate, sorry, and a furnace. So let's go smash up some iron plate. We've already got some. I think I smashed a bunch more in between to save us some time. So let me hop over here and take a look. Yeah, see, I smashed a whole bunch more. There we go. 21 total plate should be enough to get us through making our whisk and our other stuff. There are so many torches everywhere. Okay. So, let's see. We're going to need to make a furnace to put in the middle. There's another way to do it, too. We could go with the generator augment for our iron furnaces. It's just a redstone repeater and some other stuff, but this coal generator is from the Beyond Earth mod, so it's, in that same pack, probably better suited to the task, or at least that's what I'm telling myself, because that's the one we're going to make. So here we have it. There is the coal generator. While we're here, let's go ahead and make our whisk thing for our mixer, mechanical mixer. There it is. And then we need a whisk. So we need some andesite alloy. We're going to need some casings. There's shafts. I thought I had andesite alloy. There it is. So here's our mixer. This is for some other things that we're going to be getting into. A cog, of course. There's the mechanical mixer. Okay, let's go get our coal generator up and running. I think there's coal right here. So I'd imagine this will just output power, hopefully to like one side. So let's just sit it right behind this one. And let's see if it will feed power. So coal generator, put coal in there. Is this getting power from it? No. Maybe it needs to go on top. There we go. Now it's getting power, but, it wasted our bucket of crude oil. No! That's horrible. All right, well, at least we have some extra. Let's go get some crude, toss it in there to get our bucket of fuel going. We're definitely going to need to go back and get some more crude oil. I was looking, and there's some really cool stuff in immersive engineering. There's like a thing that's going to pull the oil out of the ground for us, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to be able to get like a whole refinery set up with derricks and everything. It's going to be kind of cool. So let's put that in there, and there we go. It's going to start converting it to fuel. We'll put this bucket here. When it's done, we should have a bucket of fuel. Now, let's see. That is coal generator, mechanical mixer, done. Or the generator, if we talked about it, sweet. So I mentioned in there pipes for moving power around. I just stacked those to make it easy because it looked like the little green thing on top was an output, and it turns out it was. So there's our fuel bucket for our quest. But pipes, I want to get into pipes because they are one of my favorite mods for moving stuff around. We're going to need to make a basin to get into create to, I guess, make our brass ingots, even though we're making those another way in this pack. Blaze burner. How does it want us to get a blaze? That's curious to me. We're not going to be able to get a blaze if we can't go to the nether. I guess we can't get into a blaze burner until after the nether. We had needed to make rods for our immersive engineering screwdriver. I went ahead and made those in our smeltery here. You just stick a stick in there and then pour the gold and it makes a rod mold. And we were able to make some iron rods without having to make rolling mill or any of the things that we talked about the last time. So now we should be able to mark another thing off the quest list with making our engineer screwdriver. Let's get these things out of the way here. All right, so the basin for the create progression, and now pipes. We're going to need iron, redstone to make energy pipes. And the reason we want to make some of these is so that we can take that coal generator and unstack those two, and then we'll have the ability to move energy around to more than one device from that single coal generator. So let's make up our 2 blocks of redstone we need, and then now we should be able... Oh, we're short on iron. I think I got a bunch in here. There we go. Now we've got energy pipes. But in order to manipulate the energy pipes, we are going to need to make a pipe wrench. That pipe wrench, we are going to need 2 flint and some sticks, which I think we already have sticks in there. And there we go, pipe wrench. So now, instead of having to have those 2 stacked, we are going to be able to just move power around. So we're gonna, I don't know if it's gonna void the power that's in it, but if it does, that's okay with me. So what we'll do here is we're gonna take this one off the top and we're gonna see if it loses its power. Looks like it probably did. Boo. But that's fine because, yeah, it lost its power. No biggie. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this energy pipe and then we're going to bring it over and down. And if we tell it to extract by shift right clicking with a wrench, this should be able to pull the power out of there. And there you go. It's going to feed power into this. And now we can have other items hooked up to this. We can pipe it around and get more things running on our basic coal generator. We could even go so far as to put a few of these in a row and feed them coal, and they will all make us power all at the same time. So that covers another thing that I wanted to get through with you guys. Now, this says the Ethereum crystals in the Undergarden, which is going to be just some exploring, and the precision mechanism create setup. So one thing we're going to need before we can get into too much of that is I would really like to find some kelp, because if we have kelp, we will be able to make belts. And if we can make belts, we can fully automate that setup. And I don't think we have ocean in the Twilight Forest, and I don't know that I have seen any kelp. So that may be something that we can't get into quite yet, but there may be a kelp or kelp substitute in the Undergarden. So let's clear out our inventory, and then we're going to pop over to the Undergarden and go hunt those crystals. All right, so before we head to the Undergarden to go exploring, I figure it might be a good time to craft up a backpack. We've been using this shulker box, but I think we have everything needed to make ourselves a sophisticated backpack. So if we craft that up, awesome. Let's grab out some, I guess, what are my progression going to be? Do I have to go copper? No, I can go straight to iron, and then iron to gold, and then gold to diamond, but we don't have enough diamonds. So let's grab out iron and gold. Iron, gold. Okay. So if we go to uses here, iron, uses, gold, presto. Now, we should have a back slot. Right now, B is set for waypoint marking, but let's go fix that. So options, controls, keybind. We're going to search for backpack, and we are going to hit open backpack. We're going to make it the letter B. Then we're going to check the box that says key. We're going to search for things that are on B. So we're going to clear that one. We're going to clear the create waypoint one. We're going to clear waypoint manager. And let's see. There we go. So now we have not only our shulker box, but we have a gold backpack. That's going to give us a lot more options for bringing goodies back on our adventure. Last thing we need to do, make sure we've got some kind of food to keep us going in here for a while. I should probably take a stack or two of these potatoes. Get them in there. Let's make up some bread. Oh gosh, do we not make bread the normal way? Oh, it's just shaped. Okay, so let's toss our extra food in there. That should be enough for the adventure that we have in mind. And let's go hop into our portal to the Undergarden. All right, here we are. So we can get the crystals by mining them or looting them or killing mobs, I think. So let's just, let's see if this stuff can be used in place of kelp. Uses, glitter kelp. Can I smelt you into dried kelp? I can. Awesome. All right, we're gonna need a bunch of this because we need it for all of our create stuff. So I'm gonna swim around until I run out of air, break a bunch of it. I also think it can be turned into gold, if I remember right, but we'll have to check that recipe for it. But this should be more than enough. I think we can grow this in a hopper botany pot too, so that'll be sweet. Just want to collect up all this that we broke. Get us a head start on getting some belts for our create setup. Sweet. Okay, let's head over here to a bigger landmass. Maybe we can find some mobs to kill. Oh god, he's got a lot of hit points. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk that way about your mom. She's really a nice lady, I promise you. Oh, I don't know what just popped, but something gave me an extra life. All that for some pebbles? Alright, note to self, don't kill those guys, because they're not worth it. Holy cow. Oh, that must have been that charm thing. I had a charm that had a heart on it that I had just equipped because I didn't know what it was for. So I guess it acts like a totem of undying. Sweet. At least we didn't die. All right, we need to get to a different biome because this one doesn't have the stuff we really want. Oh, these guys are cool though because they produce slime. So this right here we can shovel off the ground and it's the same as slime. That's cool. Pick up some slime balls. All right, so are those some of the guys we're looking for over there? No. But there is a structure. Let's go see what's in that structure. Oh, that sounds like one of the bad guys. Where is he? Ditch bulb, interesting. Shimmerstone. Aha, these are the guys that drop the crystals. Etheric shard. We want the whole crystals. I keep hearing them, but not seeing them. Wasn't there a structure we saw? Yeah. Oh, there's one. There's little baby versions of these too, and they are vicious. I can tell you that. They're fast too. Oh, this is the one with the halls that have those big... Yeah, there's loot in here, but these are dangerous. Oh, I don't know if we're ready for this, but we're in here now, so I guess we're going. Can these shards be turned into the crystals we need? Yes, they can. Awesome. All right, so this isn't for nothing, but let's try to make sure we know where we've been in here. Oh, I remember these little things. These are like little gardens. Cool. So these are little gardens for all the different varieties of stuff that we might need from in here. So why don't we just take it all? Die! Oh, there's spawners up there. We don't want to get too close until we're ready for that. There we go. All right, so put these down. Let's grab out some more torches. We can put all this stuff away. Make sure we keep our food up. Oh no, we're too close. Okay. All right, so we need to rush that and break it. Oh god, there's 3 in that other room. Okay. Oh god, there's more over there. There's spawners everywhere. Okay, we got all those broken. Sweet. Shimmerweed. I guess I don't get that. Alrighty, what we getting here? Ooh. Clogram pickaxe. Miner's Fervor 5. Mine very fastly, but never instantly. Interesting. What is an ancient crystal? Oh, it's from Apotheosis? Is that what I got? Or is it the frost steel? I don't know. Oh, the Regalium crystal. Which way did we come from? Oh no, I'm confused. It was not this way. Oh, this is the chamber where those big guard guys usually are. Glad there's not one, because them guys suck. What is this? Bloody cobble. Interesting. Alright, before we get lost, we need to figure out which way we came in here from. Was it this way? Nope. Was it this way? Yes. Oh, here's the baby ones. Oh my god. Birth control. What? Okay, what an achievement. Alright, there we go. Took him out. Oh, there is another spawner. Oh no, it's spawning the babies. No. This is the stuff of nightmares. Hey, hey, hey. Whew. Boy, we're getting a lot of these pickaxes. Oh no. We need to eat up before we wake that guy up. He breaks the walls, and he does drop forgotten ingots or forgotten something, which is nice. But yeah, he's a machine, quite literally. These guys hit hard, and once they see you, they come through the walls. They are after you. So yeah, this could get interesting. Oh my gosh, he's stuck in water. We got so lucky. Oh, he hits hard. Yes, come back here. That's my stuff. Forgotten nuggets. Sweet. So we definitely have enough of these shards to make the crystals we were after. I think that I probably ought to head out of here, because I don't know how much of this is going to make it into a video, and I have gotten what we really came in here for, which were those crystals that it said we needed. So let's kill this last guy, and then I'm going to head back, and I will meet you guys back at base. All right, we're back at base, and I noticed this. I figured I would point it out. This is pretty cool. This is not burning through coal, so once its buffer is full, and this is not using any, it's not going to continue sitting here burning and wasting your coal, which is nice. That means you can leave your fuel supply in here, and we get like a 9K FE buffer in the thing itself. So that is actually really awesome. We could probably use this to make wireless heat and do wireless heat in our iron furnace over there. So that is another option to get to, but let's get our crystal crafted for the quest here. So we needed to take some of these and do them like that to make one of those. What we needed it for, I don't know. It was in the quest book, okay? Oh, shard torches. The Eutherium crystal is used to craft the Nasta workbench. You can find it in the form of ore or get shards by killing rotten mobs. Sweet. We didn't find any ore, but we did find enough of the mobs to kill and found it in some chests. So that is pretty awesome. Alrighty, mark another one off the clipboard. Now, let's get into the deployer and the precision mechanism create setup. So, one of the reasons I was excited about finding something that is can be smelted into dried kelp is mainly because we need belts. So, let's take like half of this right here, and let's smelt it down into dried kelp, which we can use for create belts. Now, we need to make a deployer. That deployer needs polished rose quartz, which we got sandpaper from the quests for. And the way this works is if we take the sandpaper in one hand and the rose quartz in the other, and you just hold down right click, it's going to make us some polished rose quartz. I'm going to do it till this sheet of sandpaper runs out, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a few of these. There we go. So we got 8 from that. Let's see if we get any from our quest rewards. None from this one, but let's go look over in create. Heck yeah, 1 to 4 extra. What'd we get? We got 3, I think. That's pretty awesome. So now, the electron tube. We just need iron plate and that to make our electron tube, which we need for our deployer. So where was our iron plate? In the valuables chest? There it is. All right, so if we make our electron tube, let's hit uses on the polished rose quartz. There we go. So there's the electron tube. Gives us some extras. Now we need to make a deployer, which needs a brass hand and an electron tube. Brass hand is 4 brass sheets and an andesite alloy. So we're going to need to make some more brass. What do we have for brass? Any brass in here? Any brass in here? Brass. We got 2 brass. So brass was zinc and copper, right? So let's go smelt up some zinc and copper in our alloy kiln. Zinc and copper. There we go. Now we just need 2 more to make our first brass hand for our first deployer, and we will let the rest smelt up. We'll have to go do some more mining. I did do some in between episodes, just didn't find a lot of zinc. So we need to smash all of this brass into plates. There we go. Now we should be able to make our brass hand. We're going to need one of these casings. I don't remember which one. It's probably andesite. Yep. So there's our deployer. Gets us 2 quest completions. Get an extra brass hand for free. There's our free brass hand. What else did we get for free? So under miscellaneous, we've completed, the backpack. Nice. Oh, boo. It wants us to make a copper just for the achievement. So we're going to have to make another backpack and turn it into copper just to get our achievement for both the iron and gold. Dang it. Oh, well. I'm not all that worried about that. Now, get back to Earth. Deployer gives us another extra brass hand. So with those 2 brass hands, that's going to be enough to make our 3 total deployers we're going to need for the precision mechanism setup, which is the next thing on our list. So there's the deployer. Now, let's go ahead and make 2 more of them. We need casings, which I put away. So deployer. There is all 3 deployers we need for our precision mechanism setup. Now, precision mechanisms takes 3 deployers in a row. You have to run a gold plate through 5 total times, and it has an 80% chance to become a precision mechanism after 5 loops. If not, you get a salvage item and you have to start over. So let's go smash up some gold to get going here. We don't need a whole heck of a lot of these at first. Let's go with like 8. And now, the reason I wanted that kelp is because, as you saw there on the screen, it wants you to use like individuals and move it by hand. Well, I'm far too lazy for that, okay? In case you guys haven't figured it out, if there is a way to make something easier, I would rather have that way than do something 8, 10, 12, 15 times. I don't want to. It is not my thing. So let's see if we can't get us a setup going where we get this in the form of belts. So I'm going to take 2, should be more than enough. Let's make some gearboxes while we're here so that we can take the rotational stuff and turn it other ways. Gearbox, there we go. So let's go see if we can set this up automated where we can make these precision mechanisms. So my thought is going to be this. If we can take our rotation we've got going here and maybe just bring it down. Okay. And over. There we go. Something like this. So now if we took this, that's going to be feeding the wrong way. We need to go 1 more gear to get it the direction we want it, or we can use a gearbox right here. So if we take a gearbox and we put it right there, now I can go like this. And then we're going to have 3 stations, 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th, we'll put 1 there. Let's put a belt. And there, now we're going to have an assembly line. So the next thing we're going to need to do is we need to get this rotational force up a level or 2, but it needs to be kind of going the same way. All right, let's hope that this is not going to overstress our water wheels, but we shall see. So we need the deployers facing down towards the belt. Okay, we want these aiming down at the belt, so we're going to need to make our create wrench. Let's go craft up one of those so that we can turn them. How many wrenches are there? A lot. Oh, we need gold plate and a cog. Oh my goodness. We got gold plate. We made some of that. Create wrench. There we go. So now we should be able to turn those things down, and then we'll be ready to... We'll do it sort of by hand. I would like to fully automate it, but I don't know if we have enough time in today's episode for that. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, we got them all facing down. So what we can do to automate this for us is we'll need 3 hoppers to put all of our ingredients in, and then all we'll have to manually move is the temporarily partially crafted pieces from one end of the thing to the other. So let's grab out this, and let's grab out some iron. Where did I put my iron? There we go. Okay, so let's make 3 hoppers. And then let's look at the recipe. I think we just need iron nuggets. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to need more cogs for sure. So now we have enough to make 4 attempts at making a precision mechanism because the gold plates have to go through 5 total times. So now we just need, what is it, precision? I think it's just iron nuggets. Yep, iron nuggets in the last one. So let's grab out some of those. Let's get our shafts back with us just in case we need them. Okay. So now, We can make some funnels, we can put some barrels, we can actually fully automate this, but for now, I'm running out of time on today's episode, and I just want to try to get this going for you. So the first one gets small cogs, the second one gets large cogs, and the third one gets iron nuggets. And now if we take and we throw, let's only do 4. We throw all 4 on there, it's going to start trying to make the precision mechanisms. Now, as it said in the recipe, we have to send these through 5 times to have an 80% chance of getting a precision mechanism. So there are definitely ways that we can use item drains and some other stuff within Create, launchers. There's more than a few ways with Create to move this stuff. But for right now, we are early game and we really don't need a whole lot of these right off the bat. But there are going to be processes we need, and I do want to show you guys that stuff, so stay tuned for future episodes where we get really deep into automating stuff with Create. Okay, this time should give us some completed ones, hopefully. Ooh, it looks like we got 3 completed and 1 iron ingot back. That is more than okay with me. Now, we needed those to be able to... Ooh, a brass cube. Interesting. The precision mechanism is mainly used to make mechanical arms or rotational speed controllers. Be careful, though, because the craft has a 20% chance of giving you a junk item. Yep, we already covered that. Mechanical arm. So that takes some brass sheets. So we're going to need that brass we started making earlier, and we're going to need to turn some of it into sheets. So let's take, how much did we have? Was that like 8, it looked like? Okay. Let's go ahead and craft up some brass sheets, and we will see if we can get this mechanical arm, because we have everything other than these brass sheets done. And that is going to need to be a wrapping up point for today, but we are getting close to making our NASA workbench, which means we're getting close to getting out of here. We just need a brass casing, which we already have made up over here. Went over that last episode. So there we go. Mechanical arm done. Hopefully it gives us some extras stuff. Brass casing. Okay, that's cool. Wrench, we get some stuff for that. Kelp gives me more kelp. Belts, ooh, gives me more belts. I like that. Gearbox gives me a vertical gearbox. Fun. We get an extra brass cube. We get some more of that. What are the brass cubes used for? No clue. Threshold switch. Measures how full an inventory is and can emit a redstone signal at adjustable thresholds. Oh! I don't know that I've ever used that. Interesting. Okay, there's the funnels I was talking about. We'll be using some of that to automate our setup there. But that is awesome. Let's see where that leaves us. So now it says we can craft the NASA workbench. We're going to need 1 more mechanical arm. We're going to need 4 of those crystals, a redstone torch. Oh, man, we are so close. Launch pad, we can make that. So... not gonna promise we will get to the overworld in the next episode, but it's looking like we're getting real close. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you were able to learn something and follow along, and we will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Bye-bye.